my name is Jennifer Apata, and I'm salutatorian for Middle Grove High School. I don't think I'm gonna miss much about high school. The only thing I'm gonna miss truly is being with my friends, day to day, regularly hanging out with them, seeing like what they're up to. Because when we go off to college, we're all gonna be in different states and different parts of our lives, really.
Hi, my name is Sanaya Francis, and I'm the valedictorian of Miller Grove High School. Honestly, I'm glad it's coming so soon because I've been waiting for the longest, and I'm really excited. You know, maybe a little nervous, but not really. I just know I have to give a speech and all those things, so nothing new.
Let's go, class of 2025. We about to graduate. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so honestly, let's go Wolverines. And as Ms. Brown says at the end of every day, go G-O, go Wolverines, go. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the singing of the national anthem and the presentation of colors? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Ladies and gentlemen, you may now be seated. Ready?
Good evening. I am Camille Jackson, the senior class vice president of Miller Grove High School.
And I am Lovey Dean, a senior council executive board member of Miller Grove High School.
The school where our students must do something positive.
And we believe anything is possible when we work together.
We are honored to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the Miller Grove High School class of 2025.
Today is our day, a celebration of our hard work, our resilience, and our journey. Congratulations to us all.
Before we continue, we would like to take a moment to honor the lives of those who we've lost too soon.
Please join us in a moment of silence for our beloved classmates, Mr. Jeremiah Eubanks and Miss Simone Newby, and our beloved faculty member, Mr. Kevin Rogers, who tragically passed away in a car accident this past Sunday. Thank you.
Each of them was a cherished member of our Miller Grove High School family. They touched our lives with their kindness, spirit, and presence. Their absence leaves us with a deep void in our hearts.
We will carry their memories with us. Every moment we shared with them, we'll treasure for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Family, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Jennifer Apata, and I am honored to stand before you today as the salutatorian of this amazing class. Today isn't just about putting on a cap and gown. It's not about walking across the stage to receive a diploma. It's about celebrating the years of growth, the late nights, the early mornings, the tears, the laughter, the perseverance that brought us to this moment. Today we can finally say we did it. We graduated high school. As I reflect on this journey, I realize it has been made special, not just by accomplishments, but by people who stood beside me along the way. I have been lucky to meet some incredible teachers and mentors who left a mark on my life. Ms. Farmer, thank you for teaching me that learning can be filled with laughter and joy. You reminded me that it's okay to have fun while working hard, and that humor can be a powerful part of learning. Mr. White, your endless jokes brought light to even the most stressful of days. Thank you for being the reminder that a smile can go a long way. Madam Cassie, your elegance, confidence, and sense of humor were only matched by your unique loving. Ms. Smith in the counseling office, your words always seem to come at the right time. Thank you for your wisdom, patience, and for seeing us when we couldn't see ourselves. I have also been blessed with a circle of friends that I wouldn't trade for anything else. You've been my rock, my laughter on hard days, and my motivation on days I wanted to give up. Thank you for showing up for me and for each other. Most importantly, the driving force of my journey has always been my parents and my family. Their love, their sacrifices, and their unshakable belief in me gave me the strength to keep moving forward, even when it felt impossible. I stand on this stage because they carried me with their prayers, their dreams, and their unconditional support. And I want to take this moment to honor one special person who's no longer physically with us today, my grandfather. He recently passed away, but his presence is still deeply felt in my heart. He was a man of wisdom, grace, and unwavering faith. He believed in me even when I doubted myself. He reminded me to stay grounded, to stay kind, and to always lead with love. Grandpa, I carry your strength with me today. I hope I'm making you proud. Each and every one of you sitting here has a journey, a story filled with challenges, victories, and everything in between. One thing this journey has taught me is that success isn't always about being the best. It's about showing up when it's hard. It's about lifting others as we climb. And it's about never forgetting where we came from. When I look back on my story, I see a timid girl who came to America at merely 10 years old. Everything felt unfamiliar. The food, the language, even the air. I was immediately placed in English language learners. It felt like starting over. Back home, I was confident, but here I felt like I was invisible. Learning English wasn't just about grammar or vocabulary. It was about learning how to be seen and heard in a world that didn't understand me. It was about reclaiming my voice. It was about proving to myself that I belong. The experience taught me resilience. It taught me that growth doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience, it takes courage, and it takes heart. Today, I speak not with pride in my voice, but with pride in my journey. I speak for the 10-year-old girl who was scared, overwhelmed, and uncertain, but who never gave up. I honor her today by standing here, and I remind her, and all of you, that strength doesn't always roar, but it whispers. Keep going. To my fellow graduates, I hope you always remember the power in your voice and the strength in your story. You will go on to do incredible things, but never forget what it took to get here. Never forget the communities that raised you, the friends who supported you, and the younger version of yourself who dared to dream. And to anyone still finding their voice, I want you to know, you belong, you matter, and your story, just like mine, is still being written. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Thank you.
Good evening, esteemed faculty, staff, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2025. Today marks a major milestone in our lives as we gather here today to celebrate not just our achievements, but also this incredible journey that brought us here. I am honored to stand before you as the valedictorian of the class of 2025. So first things first, we made it. Against all odds. The homework, the tests, the group projects where only 2 people really did anything, we made it here together. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the incredible teachers, mentors, and coaches who have guided me along the way. Dr. Roberts, thank you for supporting me in my sports, keeping me on top of my eating habits, and creating a space that's not just safe, but also fun. Coach Perry, or Uncle Perry, if you will, my official or unofficial throwing coach, who has always kept the mood positive and made sure I've stayed supported. Chef Newsom, from Clarkston to Miller Grove, you've always had my back and kept me laughing along the way. To all my amazing subject teachers, Chef Gaden, Dr. Graham, Ms. Farmer, Ms. Brown, Ms. Jenkins, Ms. House, just to name a few, thank you for pouring your knowledge, your energy, and your belief into me. And to the others I've truly bonded with this year, Ms. King and Ms. Dawson. Each of you has contributed uniquely to my growth, instilling not only lessons from textbooks, but also the lessons in character, perseverance, and self-worth. Thank you for believing in me, even when I didn't always believe in myself. Now, real talk. There was a moment when I almost left this school. I was ready to transfer to Columbia High School for their engineering program. At that time, I thought it was the right move. But something, or rather some people, changed my mind. 2 current rising seniors, Armani Morrison and Mariah Presley, persistently asked me to stay, my softball teammates, my favorite juniors, along with Coach Wright, Coach Smith, Coach Ketto, Ms. Kidd, and even Dr. Cersei. You all fought for my place here. You made sure I had the resources, the opportunities, and the encouragement I needed to keep going to strive for greatness. And now look at me, standing here, speaking to all of you. Proof that when people believe in you, it can change everything. Now, of course, none of us would be here standing today here without our families, parents, guardians, siblings, grandparents, and everyone who stood behind us. You are the silent engines pushing us forward. Thank you for all the support and your care that you've provided us. You've sacrificed, you've encouraged, you nagged when necessary, and we definitely needed it. And you loved us unconditionally. Today is your victory too, and we hope we made you proud. And to my family sitting up there in them stands, I know y'all see me. But for real though, thank you. Thank you for your support, your constructive annoyance, your stability, your care, and your endless faith in me. I hope y'all are especially proud today. And to my mom, thank you for doing all that you could for me. I love you and I truly appreciate you. Finally, to my fellow graduates, we are so much more than grades, awards, or test scores. We are the late night cram sessions, funny lunchroom debates, and friends that became family. We are the dreams we dared to chase, the failures we turned into lessons, and the victories that once seemed impossible. The world out there, yeah, it's exciting, it's huge, and it's even a little scary. But if we survive high school, where group projects truly test your patience, trust me, we can survive anything. So let's go out here and shake things up. Let's build, create, lead, and inspire. Let's make some noise because the class of 2025 wasn't made to blend in. We were made to stand out. Congratulations, everyone. We made it. Now let's go make history.
Good evening. I am Dr. Latasha Searcy, the proud principal of Miller Grove High School, the school where we must do something positive and anything is possible when we work together. A warm, heartfelt welcome to each of you, distinguished DeKalb County School District officials, Board Chair, Mrs. Deidre P. Pierce, District 5 Board Member, Dr. Tiffany Hogan, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Devon Q. Horton, Chief of Schools and Leadership, Champion Michelle Dillard, High School Area Superintendent, Dr. Thomas Glanton, dedicated parents and guardians, extended family members, friends, and loved ones, thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate this distinguished and talented group of scholars, Miller Grove High School's class of 2025. I would be remiss if I did not recognize Miller Grove High School's dynamic faculty and staff, including my amazing assistant principals, counseling team, senior advisors, senior executive board members, and all the dedicated teachers for their hard work and commitment to our students' success. Let's give them a round of applause. This evening is a celebration for our graduates. Today is their day. Let us uphold the dignity of this occasion by allowing everyone an opportunity to hear their loved ones' names as they prepare to walk across the stage to receive their high school diploma. Thank you in advance. And now, the class of 2025, can you all believe it? Here we are. You made it to graduation day. Today is one of those rare moments in life where I want you to pause, just long enough to look back on how far you have come and look forward with hope and wonder with all that is to come. This is not just a ceremony, it is indeed a milestone. It is a pause in time where we stand together between who you have been and who you are about to become. We applaud you as you begin this journey. It is truly an honor to stand before you as your principal to celebrate you. You did it. And though those three words seem very, very simple, they encompass so much. The long nights preparing for assessments or presentations, quiet fears that only you truly know, the mistakes that became lessons, the friendships that held you up, the teachers who believed in you when you struggled to believe in yourselves, and the growth that didn't always come easy, but it came anyway. You didn't just make it to the finish line, you evolved and became something more on the way here. And that is what makes this day so powerful. And students, you may not have it all figured out, and the truth is, none of us do. However, you have learned to move forward with courage, grit, and determination. I have had the privilege to witness this firsthand. This chapter closes, but your story does not end. You carry more than just a diploma. You carry every lesson, every triumph, every moment you did not give up. This evening, I want you to remember, you matter, your voice, your dreams, your light. You are standing on the edge of something remarkable, something incredible. Not because life will suddenly become easy, because it won't, but because you are equipped with everything that you need to succeed. The most powerful tools of all: first, the desire to succeed, a solid foundation, compassion, courage, and hope. To the families, thank you for your love, your sacrifice, and your unwavering belief in these young people. To the teachers and staff, thank you for planting seeds that will grow far beyond this day. And to the graduates, go out there not to be perfect and not necessarily to finish first, but to chase your dreams by setting daily goals, taking calculated risks, being brave, and believing in yourself. Always, always remember our motto when you wake up every day: you must do something positive. As your principal, but more importantly, as someone who believes deeply in each of you, I want to tell you this: you are ready. You are more than ready. Your time is now. Create the life that you desire, the life that you deserve. Congratulations, Miller Grove High School's class of 2025. And now for a few class accomplishments. This class consists of flag football region champions, softball region champions, a DeKalb County School District Athlete of the Year, girls basketball region runner-ups, Class 2A Region 6 girls track and field champions, Miller Grove's first ever state champion in the discus, a third place winner at state for boys shot put. This class had a 100% pass rate on the EOPA exams for culinary arts and early childhood education. 6 seniors completed the healthcare science pathway, and this is the second consecutive year that the healthcare science students advanced to nationals. 2 seniors received gold medals in the FCCLA State Championship in the nutrition and wellness category. 8 students received culinary arts scholarships, and 5 seniors are marketing region winners. Now I will transition to the class academic summary. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Miller Grove High School, I am pleased to present the academic summary of Miller Grove High School's class of 2025. This class consists of 212 graduates and has accomplished the following: 96% graduation rate as it relates to students actively enrolled at Miller Grove High School. That deserves a hand clap. 5 graduates have a 4.0 or higher. 59 students qualify for the Hope Scholarship. 82% of our scholars will attend a 2- or 4-year college. 9 students will attend a branch of the military. 4 students are early graduates. This class has earned $4,273,125 in scholarships. And $1,064,000 in band scholarships. And 2 students are Georgia scholars. At this time, please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Dr. Devon Q. Horton, to the podium to certify the academic summary for the class of 2025.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. The motto is, we must do something positive. Salutatorian, valedictorian, can you stand up, please? I want to tell you why I'm asking her to stand. It has nothing to do with her GPA, or SAT scores, ACT scores. But Sanaya, correct? Sanaya is a remarkable individual, and I'm going to highlight 2 things. First, she serves as our board rep for all the high schools students in the county, and she was really dynamic. Asked our board and asked myself some really challenging questions, and she truly cares about the collective. But the other thing I want to highlight about Sanaya is that there was, with this being a historic run, as you just heard Dr. Sergi say, for the girls softball team. Girls softball players, please stand up if you're a part of that team. And while we celebrate, stay standing, please. I want to say it was the farthest that any of our schools had went in the softball, in the GSA period. It's the farthest. But just highlighting that it was 100% African American girls team. And the level of inappropriateness that occurred when those young ladies walked out on that softball field. Sanaya and I, along with our athletic team, we partnered up. And we just did not accept that. Again, it had nothing to do with academics. It had to do with respect, dignity, and integrity. And Sanaya led this charge, and we had GSA to apologize for the inappropriateness. This is the young lady that's behind that. If you go to that website, you'll see that. Let's give her a hand. When that motto says we must do something positive every day, this young lady represents that, and I know the rest of this class does as well. Thank you. See, this is a historic moment for DeKalb County School District, and you are the historic class of 2025. Don't let them just say class of 2025. You are the historic class, and I'll tell you why. What's been really powerful for us with this graduating class is that not only, right, did you all earn roughly $5 million in scholarship, a year ago, the class of 2024 for the entire district garnered $42 million in scholarship earnings. That's nice, right? But this historic class, because when you're intentional and you put plans in place, and you believe and set high expectations for these young men and women sitting in front of you, they'll rise to the expectation. This year, class of 2025 for DeKalb County School District has garnered $188 million in scholarship earnings. That's historic, that's effort. DeKalb County Schools, with this class here leading the way, you heard it. For students who started this year and finished this year, 96% of them are walking across the stage that remained at the school, because there's a very funky formula for how we calculate graduation rate. It only calculates based off students who started as freshmen and all the way through. Don't matter where you go, you still count as a part of this class. But we are hitting a historic over 80% graduation rate for the District of DeKalb County Schools for the first time ever. That deserves a lot of noise. And with having the title of historic expectations, there's a lot of people behind that. While the work was done on the front end by these young men and young women, we had some amazing leaders, some dynamic teachers, some amazing counselors, some amazing families supporting them. So let's give our families some love, class of 2025. I know you all are waiting on some of those nice graduation gifts. Is that the best you can do? And for that journey, right, as we talk about moving in the direction, we had an initiative called post-secondary push planning. How many of our seniors felt pushed this year to decide what you're doing next year? Raise your hand. Okay, let's talk about that. It is no longer okay for our students to walk across the stage and say, I made it. Well, we have not made it. We have not done our jobs if every single student that walks across this stage don't have a plan of what's next. Because it's a sanction of people that always have a plan. Many of them are born with one already. We have to give our students what they need. So with that, if you are enlisted in the military, one of our 4 E's, please stand up. We want to thank each and every one of you for your services that you're going to provide. Make sure you do exactly what you need to do so you can continue to level up and move through the ranks, whatever branch you're going into. Because our country, domestically, we're in trouble. Outside of this country, we're in trouble. And we need Miller Grove students who come through our system to help position us for a better United States of America. So thank you for your service and commitment. You may be seated. So now, we got students that are also, again, this is about the plan. We got students who are now going to go into the employment in the workforce department. If you're going into the workforce and a job, please stand. It's important that you understand this, young men and young women. For those of you who are going into the employment sector, you go in seeing yourself not as the employee, but as an employer. You want to take over whatever company, organization, store you're going to work for. You look for the next part. It's not just about earning cash today. It's about positioning yourself and creating opportunity for you and your family down the line. So go in focused and locked in. It's not just about the job. By the way, we do want you to stay in the county because we do need your taxes. Thank you. Please don't leave. Stay with us. But congratulations on your journey. Thank you. I saw in the brochure, and you have the brochure, you're going to see all the choices of where our young men and women, what they're doing next. There are individuals who are going into the entrepreneur and opening their own business. Please stand. Hear me and hear me clear. In our country, the entrepreneurial pathway has created more millionaires than any other lane of work. You all have the opportunity, you clap it up for them. You have the opportunity to do something great. It's not just, I'm going to do my own business, I'm just going to get a job, or I'm just going to go into the military, I'm just going into college. You are creating your future. You're going to be fathers and mothers. You're going to have families. And most importantly, we need you to build money so you can loan DeKalb County, at least donate some funding to us. Stay committed. Your teachers, your leaders, your parents, they have poured into you. This entrepreneurial path is serious. We're approaching this differently in DeKalb County schools. It's just not about college. It's about that next step. So let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you. Now, for those of us in this historic class of 2025 that's going into a 2-year or 4-year, please stand. Families and guests, I want you to understand something here. You heard 4 different groups stand up. When they say there's a plan, this is done. They have the employment. They got the entrepreneurial plan. They're enlisted and already have a date that they're going to go away. And these young ladies and young men, they know what schools they're going to. There's a plan. This is not hope. This is not a dream. This is the reality. But I got to challenge the historic class of 2025. There's some data out here, because you're historic, correct? Making history, correct? Well, we need you to debunk this really terrible piece of data about college enrollment. 40% of students that enroll into college do not complete. Do you hear that? This will not be a piece of cake. We know you know that it won't be. But whether you complete it in 2 years, 3, 4, 5, or 6, these people up here in these stands, I want to hear from you. They're going to make sure you get through, correct? I need to hear if that's not loud enough. It's cool to get accepted into college. It's cool to get the scholarship money, but how much work are you going to put in? And I believe in this historic class of 2025. Let's debunk that data, and let's get 100% of every single one of you that step into a 2-year, 4-year university. Let's get you to the finish line. And this team here and out there behind you, teachers, are you willing to still help them? You have support. So don't think you're in it alone. When it gets tough and you have one moment of failure, it's not a stopping stone. It's just a stepping stone so you know not to make that same mistake again. Stay committed, and we're counting on you. Thank you, and have a seat. I want to leave you with 3 critical points that you can take with you, free of charge. All right. Point number 1, embrace resilience. Life will present challenges, but remember how you persevered through unprecedented times to reach this milestone. Let that same determination guide you forward. Do y'all remember before you walked into high school, you were doing your 8th grade year on a computer? Remember that? You persevered and still made history. Second, seek growth. Whether you're enrolling, entering the workforce, enlisting, or launching your own business, never stop learning. Growth is key to unlocking your full potential. And third, which I think is one of the most important, I want you to think about it. You don't have to answer this. How many people reach back to help you? Or better yet, how many realize that no one reached back to help you? In some cases. Either way, the most important thing is that we give back and support each other. So the strength of DeKalb County lies in the spirit of community as you have around your full community. Wherever your path leads, remember to lift as you climb. All of us here in DeKalb are rooting you on. Whether you're on the sideline or in the game, we'll be here to support you. And I guarantee you these people that have flown all across this country, drove all up and down the highway. If you flew in for this graduation or you drove down the highway over an hour, let's give them some love. That sounds like support. Congratulations to the class of 25, or should I say historic class of 2025. Your future is bright. We can't wait to see all that you will accomplish. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. As the superintendent and chief educational officer of DeKalb County School District, I present the class of 2025 for Miller Grove High School. I certify that these students have met all course requirements and have earned at a minimum 24 Carnegie units as established by Cognia, the State Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. Therefore, I am requesting that our board member, Dr. Tiffany Hogan, release their diplomas. Let's welcome Dr. Hogan.
Okay, greetings. On the basis of your certification, I accept your recommendation. The academic achievement of this class meets the course requirements as established by Cognia, the Georgia Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. As a representative of the DeKalb County Board of Education, I authorize the release and presentation of diplomas to the class of 2025 at Miller Grove High School.
Sanaya Francis. Jennifer Apata. Joshua Bailey. Camille Jackson. Lovey Dean. Dakota Denny. Oluwaseun Alegbaleye. Nyla Allen Edens. Kyra Brown. Ayana Denmark. Jakari Ford. Nevaeh Harrington. Torian Jones. Jamel Jordan Lloyd. Meti Kajela. Jillian Kidd. Emmanuel Luanua. Keyshawn Pope. Swayam Ratter. Mamadou Sissoho. Pierre Samuel St. Amour. Layla Whitehead Gaines. Elena Williams. Demarcus Williams. Amani Withers. Christian Young. Zaria Adams. Victoria Alayande. Janaya Allen. Xavier Allen. Jabray Anderson. Lorraine Andrews. Ayeli Anananu. Tamaria Bailey. Jamaya Beauvais. Raheen Beckford. Kayla Belcher. Timara Bell. Shania Benjamin. Bailey Betties. Tellis Batey. Ikenya Blair. Gerard Bolton. Tiana Bowie. Destiny Burnett. Zakai Kamara. Javion Carmen Williams. Jaden Carroll. Naraya Cato. Ariana Christian. Hayden Clark. Dejan Clark. Jair Coleman. Josiah Crawford. Jodianne Davis. Jada Davis. Sienna Dawkins. Destiny Dawson. Jasmine Dawson Hinton. Amaya Denmark. Eden Dunbar. Keandra Dunn. Kiera Eason. Lakia Edwards. Scarlett Elder Willingham. Tyson Elijah. Darion Etienne. Courtney Everhart. Yahir Facio Soto. Xavion Fletcher. Carlene Flores. Canicia Ford. Michaela France. Ariane Franklin. Jaden Frazier. Juliana Gauthier. Destiny George. Kelvin Jeter. Jordan Gilbert. Summer Glaze. Sierra Gore. DeArthur Graham. Kalia Guillory. Kayla Hammonds. Shakeem Hand. Jamarian Harden. LaJarvis Harper. Dania Harris. Rihanna Harris. Zachary Herbert. Ethan Hernandez. Tamaya Herring. Ryan Hicks. Travis Hines. Zaisha Hines. Damaya Hewley. Sana Hurstfield. Tatiana Hutchins. Aaliyah Jackson. Damarion Jackson. Haley Jackson. Patricia Jackson. Chloe Jenkins. Andrea Jenkins. Eric June. Amariana Johnson. Adriana Johnson. Ziana Johnson. Azaria Jones. Jordan Dillon. Jatai Jordan. Marie Kamara. Chastity Kelly. Javion King. Adrian Condembai. Jalea Lane. Jeremiah Lane. John Legard. Damarion Leonard. Kenwan Long. Terrence Lottie. Christopher Lowe. Taylon Martin.
Skylar Mathis. Jasmine Maxey. Jemiah Maynard. Derek McCullum. Deshaun McCullough. Nathaniel McKelvey. Marlon McLean. Malachi McRae. Whitney Michelle. Aminia Miller. Chris Mitchell. Titiana Mitchell. Kamaya Moore. Sophie Mordecai. Amaya Morrison. Angela Moss. J.Q. Nelson. Ebenezo Nzinza. Xavier Oliver. Tony Page. Madison Parker. Antonio Perry. Adriana Purnell. Denasia Perry. Mila Perry. Micah Farr. Deshaun Phillips. Antoine Pitts. Jasmine Pope. Keon Purdy. Allegra Rachel. Mikaela Rayner. Amore Randolph. Ayana Redfern. Aaliyah Reed. Aaliyah Reynolds. Jomar Roberts. Tyja Robinson. Rashard Robinson. Aaliyah Rosario. Adam Ross. Jordan Ross. Raylene Scott. Janai Scott. Maurice Seals. Daniela Cisse. Danielle Cisse. Jeremiah Shaw. Michael Shepard. Shaziah Shorts. Jemiah Simmons. Antawana Simpson. Nasir Sousa. Kamani Spalding. Santiana Stanley. Dayanara Uguna. Stephen Walker. Jabaris Walker. Raekwon Weiss. Adriana Williams. Jalen Williams. Alyssa Stephen. Rayon Stewart. Kalea Storms. Ashanti Suber. Jalen Sumbry. Chrislyn Swan. Prince Sweetie. Jaden Taylor. Robert Tompkins. Jenny Trejo Cruz. What's Julian Thurman. Jacoby Turner. Zanaya Turner. Chanel Trott. Nashawn Porter. Shamir Powell. Makai Williams. Shakoya Williams. Jaden Wood. Jada Woodard. Caden Woodward. Skyla Wyatt. Jasmine Ferguson. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2025.
Boy, we did it. We did it. All right. Good evening. My name is Joshua Bailey, and I am Senior Class President of Class of 2025, Miller Grove High School. To my kings and queens of Miller Grove High School, we are here standing in this moment of excellence through grace, sacrifice, determination, and the love of our families, friends, and communities. With commitment and consistency, we started. Through adversities in life, we became the light and learned to shine together. But by faith, we will continue to discover our power and our purpose. My mother, the strong and powerful woman who has shaped me and is watching me from the stands, always says, behind every good man is a strong woman. Camille, Lovey, Sanaya, please join me. As you all have helped me be not only a stronger and wiser class president, but a man. So at this time, graduates, please stand, please stand. It is now our turn to walk in purpose, speak with power, live full, die empty. Let's turn our tassels from right to left and step boldly into our next chapter. Congratulations!
We did it. Let me see. Let me be in the video. Let me see.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hands, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shines of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars that we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me. of 1,000 spotlights. All the stars that we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Never be enough.
Miller Grove's class of 2025, you all are now officially alumni. Congratulations. I want to leave you with this. Miller Grove High School will always, always be your home. We love you, take care, and go and make this world more beautiful. Thank you. Okay, please stand.